Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, when I first started my PhD, I attended a meeting with a lot of people that I was meeting for the first time. There were two guys. Let's call them Matt. I needed a way to distinguish the Matts. I noticed that one Matt was skinny and the other Matt was normal-sized, so I called them Skinny Matt and Matt. Not Fat Matt, just Matt. Both Skinny Matt and Regular Matt are really good researchers. They both study how plants respond to climate change, but they usually work on different plant species. Over the next several years, I had opportunities to collaborate with Regular Matt and Skinny Matt. It wasn't very long before I started to notice a pattern about Matt and Skinny Matt that had nothing to do with their relative size. One of the Matts, Skinny Matt, was a really, really good collaborator. He answered emails quickly, he listened to my ideas and made suggestions and gave constructive feedback, while Regular Matt, well, he was not so good to collaborate with. Without going into the dramatic details, he was a bit of a jerk. As time went on, other people noticed the pattern of the Matts too. Regular Matt offended lots of people, but Skinny Matt was so kind and easy to work with, lots of people wanted to work with him. Skinny Matt was fun to talk to and had lots of good ideas and would offer support when people implemented those ideas. That meant that Skinny Matt got a lot of studies published in scientific journals. Not a lot of people wanted to work with Regular Matt. He was essentially pushed out of being a researcher because no one wanted to work with him. Regular Matt was a good scientist and a smart guy, but he was a bad colleague. So, to the best of my knowledge, he doesn't do research anymore, which is sad because he's really smart and creative, which are important characteristics of being a good researcher. But so is being a good colleague. The moral of the story is that if you want to be a successful whatever you want to be, learning to be a good colleague just might be the most important skill that you learn in this classroom.